Welcome back to the Casting the Coosa series. In this episode, we're on Neely, Henry, and we're going shallow. Dirt shallow.
Oh, it's a good one. Good. Oh. Had to sweet talk him a little bit though.
All right, guys, part 2 of the Casting the Coosa series, and we're here on Neely, Henry, putting it in at Coosa Landing. Second time being on Neely, Henry. One trip was an all-day trip, and then one was just a couple of hours. So I don't really have a whole lot of experience on this place, but there's more grass here, so that makes me feel confident. And then, you know, this place is known to turn out a bigger largemouth than usual, kind of like lay. So we're gonna head downriver from here. There's a big turn in the river, downriver a little bit, and there's some unique little pockets and channels and stuff, it looks like, from Google Images. So gonna go fish that, throw around a swim jig or a frog or something. So let's get down the river and see what happens. Oh, something followed it right there, big time. Something followed it. Big time followed it right there. Oh. Here we go. Little one. That was not the one that followed it. All right, first fish, a little largemouth, but I threw my swim jig up through this grass, and I had one wake out after it. I mean, it looked like a nice one. So I threw back in there with my swim jig, nothing the second time. So I picked up this little Texas rig, threw him up in there. He got bit. We'll try it again. Oh, there's big gar after it. Big gar after it, all over it. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's eating it. Look at that. That might have been what followed me earlier, I don't know.
Got him. Oh, it's a good one. It's a real good one. Big old head. Come, boom, baby. Hey, come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. Big old dummy head. Boom, on the frog. Whew. Had to sweet talk him a little bit though. I'm gonna keep this one just for a picture real quick. Had to sweet talk him. Usually I work this frog, Swamp Lord. I work it pretty fast usually. But on the Coosa lately, I feel like just like little baby pops. And he's full of water. Hold on. Yeah, I just feel like little twitches are actually triggering that strike rather than some kind of like scurrying action. That was awesome. I mean, it's out in front of that little lay down that bush is. That was awesome. So that tells me that some nice largemouth are actually back in these pockets just a little bit, which is good to know. Golly, that's awesome. It barely like slurped it. Barely slurped that thing, which is honestly what your better fish usually do, because they don't have to come up and try to kill it. They just slurp and go down with it. Like I thought he was just another gar, just kind of nosing it, but no, that was a nice largemouth. Oh my God, he come flying at me. Another little largemouth on the Texas rig, just hopping it through that grass. That one had it and walking off with it. I ain't gonna lie, they biting a little bit right now. I ain't gonna lie. He's got it. Man, that's a clone of that last one. Sir, could you relax, please? God, that hook's getting pegged. All right, another little largemouth on the Texas rig again. So far, caught a few on the outside here, but they've all been pretty small. I think I'm watching some school right behind me right now. But
they've all been pretty small out here on the main, on these grass edges. No spotted bass yet. Kind of find that odd, but anyway, our good bite came on a frog, just on the inside of a little pocket. So maybe what we need to be doing. Well, I think we got another pocket coming up down here, so we might hit that. Got another one. Another little largemouth, same size. I don't know what the deal is. These ones up shallow are just, this willow grass are tiny. But eventually I'll run into a good one, I think. Got me one. He's way back there. Right. Got us a punching bass. He's tiny. About the same as those other ones, but it's a good sign. Some back here. Oh, good one. Yeah. Yeah. God, he slurped that thing. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. God, how do you even get this thing? There's another nice one. Way out there on the frog. And he ate it. That sucker was gone. I'm fishing this frog over this sparse, you know, kind of stringy grass. This stuff will mat up later in the summer, but it just hasn't yet all the way out here, but back there it has. So in between punching, I'm just kind of working this frog along here, and like working this frog so slow, man. Really, really slow. And I think that's the key, because both of those frog bites have been not super aggressive, just a little, I mean, they just sucked it under. And it's been on a pause. Like I didn't even realize that one just bit it. If you saw when I set the hook, I kind of just picked up on it, almost like I was fishing a worm. And I felt them and I set the hook, and it was actually a nice one. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird working it this slow.
Got him. Nice. Boom. Another nice one. Yeah. Hook fell out. How about that? Look how dark that fish is. Man. You gotta sweet talk him with this frog this morning. It's wild. Just brought it over a little hole in the grass and he just barely slurped it, but I let him take it, set the hook on him. That's freaking fun though. Oh. Get up. Stay up. Yeah. Oh, keep coming. Keep coming. I don't even know if he's that big, but he just smoked that thing. Oh, man. Good Lord. Well, that was awesome. That's like my 10th cast in that spot. I finally got one to blow up on it. A nice one. He's going back. Sun's starting to come out a little bit. See how that changes things, but it was like my 10th cast in that lane right there. And I stopped for a second to send a text message. And when I looked back up, one was waking in the shallows, curled back in, and I threw right in front of him, blew it up. That's awesome. I tell you what, we're having us a good day on Neely. Past 2 times I've been here, not very good. But today it's pretty good. We'll take it. Frogfish like that out the grass mat, come on. And I don't know what I have done to my line here, but I've tied this thing in an absolute knot. All right, we're situated. I think there might have been a couple of them back in there, but I just winched that sucker through so much grass. I don't even know how I got him out of there. Really should be using my bigger rod and my heavier line, but God, that sucker ate that thing. That was awesome. Get up out of there, boy. We having to winch on them today. Another head. I haven't even caught a spot today. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just catching largemouth, but when they're eating that frog, you can't put it down. You cannot put it down. And this water is like dirty, but you get it in front of one and you just give it that little walk, just creeping that thing through there, they'll eat it. Now most of them haven't been those big beautiful frog blow-ups that you dream about, but they're just getting it.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Shit, where'd it go?
What's that?
I fight damn logs every damn week, man.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
There's a big one over there was hooked on the thing.
Oh yeah, it's like center of your boat right now. Oh yeah, it's kind of hooked on that I-beam on the front.
Is it really?
I don't know if it's hooked or, yeah, I don't know. It may be just stuck up in there.
You having a good one out there?
I was this morning. Now it's hot. Hey, does this go all the way through?
You what?
Does this go all the way through?
Alright. It will finagle all the way up there. It gets really shallow, but there's a little outlet
Yeah.
that you gotta go back to the right. And you'll see it.
Okay.
But
Appreciate it.
back to the main channel.
All right. Appreciate it.
There's some good fishing up through there.
Yeah, I figured so. Jeez. Jeez, nuked him. Absolutely nuked him. Is that a spot? Did I finally catch a spot? Calm down. Calm down. Yep, that's a little baby spot. First spot of the day. It's a baby. Finally come down here and started fishing some of this channel swing. A little bit deeper water. Might have cut the current on because I could see some current swirling right there. That was first pitch. He takes his rig on this wall and boop. There he was. Now there's a spot. Here's a dandy. God almighty. All right, I got a decent little spot. He thumped it. It's still on this bluff wall. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for Neely Henry. Pretty fun day. Got him good early. Not so good this afternoon once the sun came out. I thought the sun was gonna stay hidden, but the sun came out and kind of shut the bite down. But anyway, like you saw, main player this morning was the frog, and this is the poppin' version of the Swamp Lord frog, and it's just kind of in a bluegill color. So I was fishing that around that kind of scattered grass that floats and makes mats, but in some places right now it's not up enough to really make a mat. So I was just fishing around that, and you know, had to work it really slow. Usually I'm chugging that thing or like walking it pretty fast, but I mean, I was just twitching it and letting it sit, twitching it and letting it sit, and then they'd come up and just barely grab it. Almost looked like a gar or a bluegill was pulling it down, but when you set the hook, they had it. So that was pretty fun. Second best bait today was just the Zoom Z-Craw Junior. I have it free rigged right now, but most of my fish this morning come on it just Texas rigged with a peg. So I was just pitching that around the edges of that willow grass, and I was catching some that way. Most of those were small. All the big fish came on the frog.
And I did set the hook on a few with the punching rig. When those grass mats got a little thicker, I'd break this out, drop it through there. But I don't think they were really up under there too good. With the clouds this morning, I think they were kind of scattered out chasing bluegill. All right, we'll be headed to Logan Martin next. Probably gonna fish a little bit deeper there. I don't think it has the grass like what we're fishing this morning. So probably gonna be out a little bit deeper there, but should be able to get back on the good spots. I mean, I only caught one spot today, which is kind of crazy. So anyway, if you are enjoying the series, go ahead and subscribe so you can catch the rest of it, and I appreciate everybody watching.